So, Brad, let's head out west to the Mountain West, where the 5-1 Wyoming Cowboys go on the road to take on the 5-0 undefeated Air Force Falcons. This is a 7 o'clock kickoff on CBS SN. ESPN.com gives Air Force a 73.2% chance to win this game. Air Force currently favored in this one by 10.5 points. Air Force has looked extremely well. Larry Air, I think I pronounced that right, at quarterback. 410 yards. He only has 19 attempts, Brad, at passing. This is a very, very run-heavy triple option team. 3 touchdowns nonetheless. No interceptions, shockingly. Carrying the ball, you got Mikkel, 400 yards, 8 touchdowns. That's got to be one of the highest in the nation right now on 91 carries. On the other side of the ball for the Cowboys, Peasley, 9 touchdowns, 2 interceptions on 758 yards. Not the best stats, but not terrible. Whaley at running back, 540 yards, 3 touchdowns. And then you look at the receiving core, not much different there either for both teams. Brad, I'm going to hand it over to you. I think geographically, elevation, that's what I was looking for. The elevation could play a role in this game. Air Force is pretty high up there, and you're going to be breathing pretty heavy up in Colorado. So, Brad, I'll turn it over to you. Who wins this Mountain West matchup? And by the way, this could decide who wins the Mountain West.
Absolutely,
too.
Absolutely. Good point. Well, Nate, first of all, when you read that stat line about Air Force quarterback Zach Larriere has only thrown 19 touchdowns. Has only thrown 19 passes on the year. Lincoln Riley shivered somewhere, shocked that he's thrown 19 passes through 5 games. Lincoln Riley's offenses, they throw 19 times a quarter. Anyway, that's something. First of all, hats off to Wyoming. Huge win over Fresno State last week. Fresno State was cooking, and Wyoming with a huge win last week. Nate, however, Air Force has looked so good, and we know with this rush attack they have, they're averaging almost 330 yards on the ground. Their defense is playing lights out. This one's easy for me. Give me the Falcons. I'm very, very impressed with what Wyoming is doing, but I think Air Force has a big night running the football. Give me the Falcons.
Yeah, Brad. I mean, Air Force has looked tremendous this year. They're so disciplined, and that makes sense coming from a military school. You would think that teams like Army, Air Force, Navy every year are going to be disciplined. But for some reason, over the last couple of years, the Air Force has made a name for themselves. Absolutely. I think last year they won 9 or 10 games. The year before last, they won about the same, 8 to 10 games, I think. They've had a string of success that I don't think anyone has really expected. They're averaging 411 yards on offense, which is really good, even for a triple option team with the running clock. I mean, that's pretty impressive.
Right.
And then you look at their defense, only allowing 70 yards rushing. I mean, that's crazy. So with that being said, I'm going to take the Air Force Falcons as well. I just think they're too strong in this one, and I think they do cover the spread. Give me the under in this one at 42. Give me the Falcons.